Hi everybody, it's Mama D. Welcome to my channel, Mama D Reacts, and we've got episode 6 of The Outsider on HBO, and it's called The One About the Yiddish Vampire. So we saw last week that Holly, the private investigator, was on her way back to give her findings that she believes this is a demon called El Coco, and she knows that most likely these detectives and lawyers aren't going to believe what she's saying. So the little blurb about the episode says, Holly presents her unusual theory about the connection between two other mysterious child murders in the Frankie Peterson case. While Ralph remains skeptical, a more receptive Eunice suggests they start looking into Claude, the last person to have contact with Terry. Jeannie's attempt to include Glory in their group of concerned citizens backfires. So let's see what happens on this one.
The man who was killed in a bizarre standoff with Dayton police earlier today has now been identified as Tracy Powell, 21, of nearby Edgemont. According to a police source, Powell's gun, a .38 caliber Smith & Wesson, was unloaded.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Tracy Powell on the news. I saw him 2 days ago at Heath Hofstadter's grave site. I talked to him. I took some photos. I was just wondering if there was any way.
You want me to look into it? I'm on it. Hey, can I tell you something that's true? I've been thinking about you all day. The sound of your voice right now, it's like...
Thank you. Good night, Andy.
She's a strange bird. Oh.
Honey, it's 5 o'clock. Why don't you go back to bed for an hour or so? Okay. All right, I'll make some coffee.
Whoa. Wait. What's this?
That kid Merlin that we interviewed in Tennessee, the one who stole the white van. So first of all, he tells us that he didn't see the guy who stole it. Then he switched the story up, said he did see the guy. Now, being that he wasn't the most articulate I would have ever interviewed, we just had to make a sketch of the guy's face, and that's what that is.
Same as the guy you saw.
He saw this man.
Yeah, that's what he said.
So he saw him too.
I don't know, Janie.
Sorry. Excuse me.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Look.
Stop!
Fuck!
Ooh. Jesus. Whoa. What the hell?
You high? You high on my bus?
Ain't nobody back there. Well, the blisters look like they're gone. Huh.
I'm telling you, this face and this face belong to the same person.
Who's glancing over his shoulder at somebody while he's race walking away.
Remember the faces Jessa described?
Yeah.
Remember? There were 3 of them.
Right. Jess is a 6-year-old girl. She's dealing with an unimaginable loss.
Who's going to the meeting with the investigator?
Huh? Me, Sublo, Hallie, Gang of 4.
I'd like to come too.
Yeah. Why'd you do that? Ralph Anderson.
Hey, it's me. I'm off today. And, just wondering if there was anything I could do to help out with that meeting today.
Glory, I need to ask something of you. Well, of Jessa. And I would never if I didn't think it was so important.
Just ask.
And this second man who came to you, you say he was blurrier than your daddy, but would you say he still had your daddy's eyes?
No. The second man's eyes look like holes.
And when you say holes,
They look like circles. Black circles.
Tell me what's going on.
Nothing much.
What
That's
does
a
that
lie.
mean? If I believe the trauma of shooting Oliver Peterson will make you ineffective in your job or a danger to yourself or others, I'm mandated to share that with the review board.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, understand that I'm not your father, your life partner, your boss, or your friend.
I'm your therapist.
I'm your therapist.
Exactly.
Anything you say to me stays in this room. So I'll ask again.
I saw my son.
Saw him where?
In a dream. He was standing in the corner of the room, his room, and he said, you need to let him go. Said it twice, in fact. And that's it. That's all she wrote. It's kind of an obvious message, I guess.
Obvious in what way?
I have to let him go. I have to stop grieving him so deeply, I guess.
Holly Gibney.
Hey, you want to hear something interesting? Guess whose fingerprints they found in Tracy Powell's car?
Heath Hofstetter.
Nope. The Williams sisters. His victims.
But not Heath's.
No, ma'am.
Any blood?
Not a drop.
Ooh, they're all the same.
Holly Gibney. Jack Hoskins. Detective Anderson asked me to pick you up.
Do I have like a big red zit on the tip of my nose?
What?
I just wonder why you keep staring at me like that.
Can I be honest?
Please.
You look like you're going through some kind of hell. You look like someone's been trying to rip out your heart. Has someone you love just left you?
Mm.
Well, in fact, my wife walked out on me a few months ago. But I have to say, it was one of the happiest days of my life.
Oh. Ooh. Creepy. Creepy, creepy.
Let's say this theoretical not Terry is some kind of evil genius. He kills the boy, plants Terry's DNA all over the scene, but still, how's he get a hold of it?
Could have collected it from Terry. The house.
Yeah, but you're talking about a truckload of DNA there.
So the killer is who? Lex Luthor?
staying with the mad scientist theory, fine, he manages to plant this synthetic or whatever DNA all over the crime scene in the van. But does he also manage to somehow plant Terry's entire person in another city?
March 30th, Frankie Peterson, age 11, was found murdered. The accused, Terry Maitland. The evidence, DNA, eyewitness testimony, video. The counter evidence, DNA, eyewitness testimony, video. A human being cannot exist in two realities at the same time. March 6th, 24 days earlier, the Williams sisters, Asha and Carolyn Williams, 8 and 10 years old, were found murdered in Dayton, Ohio. Based on DNA and eyewitness testimony, Heath Hofstetter was arrested and charged. But just as with Terry Maitland, credible eyewitness testimony and gas station security camera footage put him 60 miles away at the time. February the 11th, 23 days before the murders in Dayton, Louis Aparicio, 7 years old, was found butchered in the Bronx. Based on DNA and eyewitness testimony, Maria Canellas was arrested and convicted, despite contradicting eyewitness testimony and video footage that put her in New Jersey at the time of the killings. A human being cannot be in two realities at the same time. 30 days before Terry Maitland was arrested for the murder of Frankie Peterson, he was in Dayton, Ohio. He collided with Heath Hofstadter in the hallway outside of his father's hospital room. There was a scratch, and that scratch drew blood. 27 days before the double murders in Dayton, Heath was in New York, where he encountered Maria Canellas at the hotel bar. So there are times when looking at a series of seemingly impossible yet distinctly connected events.
Selected by who, Holly?
When the facts before you are so filled with uncanny coincidences that perhaps the first step to seeing things clearly is not to find a way to dismiss those facts, but to expand your sense of what reality might entail. Maria Canellas and the people around her believe that the real killer of Louis Aparicio was a malevolent entity called El Cuco.
Did you say an entity?
As a child, when I misbehaved, I was told El Cuco would come take me away and eat me.
Yet here you are.
I know, I'm just saying.
Every culture has its El Cuco. And I believe it. I believe it's real. We have to catch the person who was most recently infected, contain that person.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No,
Are
she's
you
not.
fucking kidding me? This is what you've been doing this whole time? This is your big plan to exonerate my husband?
Well, if she's right about who's next, it's got to be Claude Bolton.
If she's right,
Yeah. No, I'm not saying,
that it's what logical, that it's rational.
You're not letting me finish.
You know what I think we should do in this investigation next? We should go find a really reputable psychic.
No.
If that doesn't work, we should go to a toy store and spring for a Ouija board, because those things are surefire fucking crime solvers.
All she's asking for is that we keep an open mind.
You know what? You keep your mind open. I'm just going to look for facts, evidence, dumb cop shit like that.
I think he had a choice. I think this thing had him completely under his control.
Ooh.
Is there something wrong? Is something wrong?
Nowadays, we've got science and psychology. So we know better than to mistake humans for demons. But what if every now and then we mistake a demon for a human?
Did you ever hear the one about the Yiddish vampire? Vampire flies in through the window of a church. His fangs are out. A priest immediately goes for a crucifix, shoves it in his face. Back, you fiend. Vampire laughs, says, "They couldn't helpen, Bubala. It ain't gonna help you, baby." He says it in Yiddish.
Okay. See you later, Alec. Yeah, I'll see you.
What a fucking clown show that was.
Ralph.
No wonder she wouldn't tell me anything. I would
Ralph.
shut her down.
Cut it out.
Ah, she's in the back seat.
I invited her to stay with us.
What are these? Why didn't you bring them to the meeting?
I should have. First one is the guy I saw. I put a kid through hell to get the middle three, and this one's from that kid in Dayton. I wasn't sure what they all signified.
They signify his transformation. So far, it kills every 24 to 27 days. What I couldn't figure out was why he waited, what the time meant.
He's transforming into
Gene,
that.
it's all right here.
Yeah.
He was transforming.
He was sitting at this table,
Which chair?
this one, but was pushed back there, and I was sitting right here.
Did you dust for fingerprints?
I checked the rug beneath the legs. There was no indentation. There was no sign that someone had been sitting there recently. No alarms were triggered, and there were no broken windows, so there was absolutely no sign of a break-in.
So you didn't dust for fingerprints?
No.
No, I did not.
Do you have any Scotch tape in the house?
In the desk.
Any colored markers?
Derek has had some.
Has
Check
had.
in his room.
I've known a few people like
Ooh.
I've known plenty of people like you.
you. You got your own reality. No justifications, no excuses.
Take a look.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
It's that same stuff that was in
His
the,
calling card.
yep, in the barn.
Hey there,
Oh,
Jackie
good.
boy.
Jesus. Who the hell's that?
Oh, Ma.
You're dead.
Oh,
How'd
Lord.
you know that?
Lord have mercy.
Is that so?
Please go away.
You fucked up, Sonny Jim. Just like you always do.
Ooh.
Why did he have to send you?
Who better?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Daddy. Beat me a rhythm. Beat to the bar.
Dang. Oh. Lord have mercy. Dang. Whoa. Dang. Oh, my God. Ooh. Like you shouldn't have to make up stuff
Okay, so
about.
look at me and tell me you're 100% sure that he didn't do it.
Roy, the evidence contradicts itself, so there's no relying on it. But in my gut, no, he didn't kill Frankie Peterson.
Well, then who the fuck did, Ralph El Cuckoo?
Isn't that what we've been doing with God?
Right. You
With
never
all
seen it.
the gods throughout human history.
It wasn't Napoleon who said that all religious wars are basically just people killing each other over who has the better imaginary friend.
He's trying to stop us. He tried to stop me from getting here. He's terrifying the people around you. Your wife, that little girl. He wouldn't be trying to stop us if what we were doing wasn't threatening to him, and he wouldn't be threatened if he wasn't vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
I would think that you would be the one he would want to go after the most.
Sorry.
No unexpected visits. No dreams.
Mm-hmm. See? He ain't gonna tell you.
What did he say to you?
Yeah.
It wasn't him.
What did he say to you?
He said, I need to let him go, but it wasn't him.
Uh-huh.
Did you tell your wife?
No. It wasn't him.
How do you know? He can make himself look like anything. Wow. Good Lord.
Holly, give me.
It's Jack. Hoskins.
Dang. He got his butt whooped.
I just want to say that I hated the way you were treated yesterday. But what if you can get your hands on something truly tangible?
Tangible like what?
Well, I went out to the barn where they found what they assumed were Maitland's clothes. They were wrong. You need to come see it for yourself.
Ooh, he's gonna lure her out to the barn.
Hey, do yourself a favor. Don't talk to the Andersons about this until you get back.
I was coming your way. How'd you know where I live?
First thing that came up when I searched.
Huh.
Please don't be offended. I don't want to trust anyone's driving today.
Why not?
I was on a bus yesterday. It almost crashed.
That'll do it.
You got makeup on?
Can I do something for you?
What's that?
You would look much better without the makeup.
Oh, what a good way to see that. Ooh, you know now. He's a demon.
Forgot something back at my house.
What?
I printed out some stuff on Uncle that I know you're gonna want.
No. It'll keep. Best we just get to where we're going.
Uh-oh. Yikes. Wow. Wow. Wow, that's getting really creepy. I can't wait to see next week's. So she knows something's up, obviously, with those bubbles on his neck and stuff. So, got any comments you want to leave below? Please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500 by the end of the month. And click that little bell for notifications. And we'll see you on the next video. Peace out.